Hi everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Universal Orlando. We're here for the Halloween season. It's a drizzly Sunday morning and there have been some things popping up here at Universal. There's the Tribute store behind me, which is for Halloween Horror Nights. If you've been to Halloween Horror Nights in the past or know anything about it, they have this awesome Tribute store where you can buy merch. They have treats. So this was supposed to be Halloween Horror Nights' 30th anniversary and they've canceled it this year due to COVID-19. However, not only is the Tribute store here, but they have opened this weekend 2 haunted houses that should have been at this year's Halloween Horror Nights. The Bride of Frankenstein Lives and Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. And I have been in both houses and guys, they are amazing. And I believe they are gonna stick around. Right now they're here for this weekend only, but I have a feeling that this is gonna be at least on the weekends, possibly every single day. So we're here to check it out. All right, and I wanted to let you guys know, it is like 10 in the morning. The haunted houses are here in the daytime. So you're like, wait, what? Halloween Horror Nights are usually in the evening. Well, since they're not doing Halloween Horror Nights, they're doing them during the park hours and they're already at capacity at 10 a.m. So the park opened at 9 and they're doing virtual queue only for the haunted houses. This is the entrance to Revenge of the Tooth Fairy over here. Frankenstein's Bride Lives is just down the way over here. And so here's the thing, early bird gets the worm. And so I was at the turnstiles when they opened at 8:40 this morning, and about when they open the turnstiles is when they will open the virtual queues. And I was able to snag a virtual line for both. You're allowed 2 virtual queue lines at once. So I got one for each house and I've been through both. They are amazing. Keep in mind, this is, I'd say PG-13 and up. So this stuff is really not for young children. Again, you're gonna know your children best. But I personally have never been to Halloween Horror Nights until last year. I was not a fan of horror. I came last year because I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things and I wanted to do the Stranger Things house. I did the Universal Monsters house last year and I fell in love with it. They do an amazing job here at Universal. I can understand now the horror culture, what people like about it. It's just a fandom, it's amazing. So if you can come to Universal Orlando anytime before Halloween, I have a feeling you're definitely going to be able to get in these houses. Again, they haven't made an official announcement yet. I definitely think they're going to be open on weekends. Hopefully they'll be open every day of the week. But they're going to be open during park hours, I believe. So if you're into that, come check them out. Now there are other things going on here at Universal Orlando as well for Halloween season. Things that your kids could also do. So let's go check those out. Okay, they're having a scavenger hunt here around Universal Studios inside the stores called Scarecrow Stock. So I'm coming into one of the stores now. I don't want to give it away because I don't want you to know where all of them are. But they have uniquely themed scarecrows in each store. And they have a scavenger hunt. So here's the pamphlet. You can just pick it up in the store. And this is going on the whole Halloween season. And you open up the pamphlet and it has a map of Universal Studios, and wherever those pumpkins are is a store that is having a scarecrow in it. You find the scarecrow in the store, and then, and here's also a list of the stores, you're gonna get a stamp. So the stamp you're gonna get at like the counter where you'd buy stuff. Okay, so over there, I'm gonna get in line, she's gonna stamp my thing. When I have all of the stamps, then I return it to either the San Francisco Candy Factory or Studio Sweets at the beginning of the park, and they will give me a free bag of candy for doing this. So you could do this every time you come, or you could keep this pamphlet and do a few each time you come. Just depends how much candy you want to get. So I'm gonna start stamping. All right guys, so I got my stamp. Let's go find some more. I'm gonna show you the difference. Like, all of them are different. And the lady that stamped my thing told me this is the only she believes of all the scarecrows. So that's interesting. All right guys, we're in another store. Here's another one. Ooh, he's kind of creepy. Pretty neat. All right, let's get our stamp. All right, so we got a second stamp. This is gonna be fun. So again, once you finish the whole thing, you can go either to the San Francisco Candy Factory or the Studio Sweets, and they'll give you a free bag of candy. So you could do this every time you come. Man, you'd have a lot of bags of candy if you were a pass holder and came often. Or you could have one pamphlet and do it like throughout the season and do it once. Your choice. All right guys, so we're now over in Islands of Adventure. And again, they have trick-or-treating over here for the kids. It is inside the store, so I'm in the Cat in the Hat area, as you can see the Cat in the Hat. And I'm right here is their store. And see these little Halloween pumpkins? Stickers. You're looking for these on the doors to the stores. And if there's a pumpkin sticker, there's trick-or-treating inside. So, and trick-or-treating just happens up at the counters. You just come up to the counters, and this is where you would get it. So they have a little sign, like right here, the trick-or-treat sign. So then you can trick-or-treat here. And the trick-or-treating is offered all throughout Islands of Adventure at various stores. So here's another one in Cat in the Hat area. This is the Mulberry Street store, and they have the pumpkin on the window as well. Just so you're looking for those pumpkin symbols. But you can trick-or-treat all over Islands of Adventure. Again, it is for 12 and under for the trick-or-treating. You can wear costumes, but keep in mind, again, it is very hot. I'm dying right now, so keep that in mind. If you're coming for trick-or-treat, I would just try to wear like some kind of Halloween themed t-shirt, not necessarily a full-on costume. You know, maybe later October it'll be better, but right now it's still 95 degrees even in the shade. All right, so I'm glad that they're having this over here at Islands, because, you know, it's something for the kids to do while there's more adult themed things happening over at the studios. And of course that Scarecrow haunt that we were doing over at studios, kids can do that too. So lots of great fun here at Universal Orlando for the holidays. All right, now the tribute store, every time I've come in the day, has a huge line that comes down here, and at night there's no one in line. So let's go. All right, we're going in.
This is just a store. Hi.
Hello. Yeah.
Morning. No, it's not a house.
All right, so this is an extremely well-themed tribute store to Halloween Horror Nights. And we go. Can't film in the houses, but I can film in the store, so this will kind of bring you some of what the houses are similar to. And we're in Frankenstein lair. Ooh, pretty neat. And this is a store. You can buy all of the stuff in here. We have all kinds of neat Halloween merchandise. They have some awesome Universal t-shirts for Halloween Horror Nights. Cool. Now we're in the Jack room. Ooh, pumpkins everywhere. Pretty cool. Check out these skulls. I like this shirt. This is from Halloween Horror Nights 15, so you can even get some retro stuff here from years past. Again, this year was supposed to be year 30. So this were the shirts for this year, and that they're in poster form over here on the wall. So you could buy posters, and these were going to be for this year. Real authentic masks, and these are for sale. You can buy them. They're like $80, $70, $90. So I think that's kind of cheap for, they're pretty good quality. So, all right, we're gonna move forward through the cat's mouth. And in this hallway, they have all kinds of posters as tribute to all of the Halloween Horror Nights before. So I think this is pretty cool. Especially if you've been coming, you know, like I said, last year was my first year coming, so it's really neat to see how the event has evolved just through these pictures. And I've, you know, heard people who've said they've, you know, come every single year. So if you're a fan of horror, you know, this is the place to come in October for sure. All right, I love this next room because it's got like instruments. And I told you before, I am a music teacher, so I love this. Check out all the bird cages and furniture up here. Pretty neat. And they have a bakery in here, so I'm gonna get something sweet to eat. I have been to the bakery here once before, And what I got, I quite enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to trying something new today. Here's the menu up here. Check out these beating heart sour gummies. They actually move. Can you see that? Oh boy. I would like to try some Halloween cake today. I got one of these red velvet, the cake I popped before. That was delicious. It was really good. What was the other thing that I got? I don't see the other thing that I got last time. Oh, it was like a zombie cookie dough. It was delicious. But I don't see that today. I think they offer different things. Just depends when you come. So I'm going to get a piece of this Halloween cake today. All right, we're continuing on. I got the cake. We're going to head outside to eat it. But look at this awesome piano. All right, and the last room, guys. Ooh, French horn with the water aqua helmet. Is the Beetlejuice room. This is the last room. Check this out. I say Beetlejuice 3 times. Is he gonna pop out of here? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I don't think it's working today. Sorry.
I know you did.
Maybe he's on vacation. Oh, there he is. Look out. It's Beetlejuice in snake form. Totally scary. Pretty awesome. Check these guys out. Alright, so I love the tribute store. It's totally neat. Last year, again, was the first year that I discovered it, so I'm sorry that I'm such a noob if you are a Halloween Horror Nights fan here from Universal. But we are going to head outside now and try the cake. This is cool. So check it out. Look at this Halloween cake I got. It's green like Frankenstein. I told you I'm on a Frankenstein kick, so I'm excited. Let's go find a spot to open it. This smells good. So I have a feeling it's going to be vanilla cake, even though it's green, like green food coloring. And then the middle has like a chocolate vanilla buttercream going on. And they have one of those little eyeballs on the back. Look at that. Just like I had in that cake pop I was telling you about, the red velvet cake pop. And it has a little green macaroon on top. So I'm excited to taste this. So far, it's not too flavorful. It just tastes like a piece of vanilla cake with buttercream frosting. I think this is all just food coloring in here. Like, it doesn't even have a chocolate flavor. I just say it's like vanilla with buttercream. But it's okay. I'm a cake fan, so I like cake. I'm going to taste the candy eyeball. And the eyeball is awesome because it's definitely like a fruity gummy. So I like it. It's pretty tasty. It was tasty on that red velvet cake pop too. I really liked it. I'm also going to taste the macaroon. All right, that macaroon was super sweet. Really sugary. So it's pretty good. It was only like $4.50, so I think that's a pretty good price for this big of a piece of a cake at a theme park. So if you can get into that tribute store, they have some pretty good stuff at that bakery. And it's unique and it's such a fun experience. So just keep in mind, I'm sitting outside now on the steps to the library. You can see it back here. Here's the Rip Ride Rocket. This right here is the queue to go backstage to the Tooth Fairy house. So, you can see Race Through New York, and there's the front of Universal straight down the street. But in the daytime, this line can come all the way back here for the tribute store. And from back here, that's probably like a 2-hour wait to get into that tribute store. So definitely the evening is the time to come. I'm here on a Saturday. I think if I come on the weekends, I'm going to be coming after 6 p.m. for sure. They haven't extended the hours during the weekdays yet. They're still going to be closing, it says, at 5 on weekdays. We'll see. I'm curious to see if that will actually be the case or if they will extend.
1 week later.
All right, everyone. So house update. We are back at Universal 1 week later, and they have officially said that the houses will be here all throughout the Halloween season, just as we suspected. Last weekend was the test run when we were here, but now they're open. So this is the last weekend of September, and it is 6 o'clock at night, and there is only a 30-minute wait now for the Bride of Frankenstein. So pretty easy to get in. They still do virtual queue in the day as well, but as I suspected, at night it is going to drop. The wait time is going to drop. The parks are now staying open until 9 p.m., and I think this is going to be a thing on every weekend all the way through Halloween. So the parks are only open on the weekend right now, but as of October 3rd, which is next Saturday, the houses will be open every day, October 3rd through November 1st, so even on the weekdays. So pretty cool. And they are a lot of fun. So I'm gonna be heading back into them tonight. All right, guys, house update. So they do add to the virtual queue throughout the day. After I did the 2 houses with my virtual queue pass and it's used up, then you're able to hunt for more. And I was able to find more. So don't be discouraged with that at capacity if you get here a little bit after 9. You know, sometimes mornings happen. Hey, I'm not always here early. So keep trying. Also, I have a feeling later in the day, the park is open till 7 on Sundays and 8 on Saturdays. I have a feeling that after 5 may be a good time to get in, because I know people will go home. It's been rainy all morning here, off and on drizzle, but that tends to deter people from staying all day as well. So good luck. This is the line right here for the bride's house, just so you'll know, and it goes back into the sound stage there. But do try to find a pass if you can. Right now we're gonna try some fun food. They have a couple of neat food trucks for Halloween Horror Nights. And there's one right here, and they have Franken fried chicken and funnel brains. And I think it's like fried chicken and a funnel cake, kind of like their take of chicken and waffles. So let's give it a try. All right, guys, so this is the fried chicken and funnel brains. So you get 1 piece of like chicken tender over a tiny little funnel cake. So it's like a snack size treat. This was around $8. You can use your pass holder discount if you have that on the food trucks. And it looks like it's strawberry sauce and maybe vanilla sauce with powdered sugar. So let's give it a try. Okay, so this is definitely a creative spin on chicken and waffles. It's tasty. However, it's not fresh. This has been sitting for a bit because it is really, like, the funnel cake is hard and the chicken's kind of hard. Like, you know, when it's hot and fresh, it'd be more gooey and easy to cut and chew. This is a little bit harder. Like, I'm kind of bending my fork trying to cut through it. So it's tasty. I like it, but I just wish I would have got a fresher one. So I would get this again, I think, if it was fresh, but if it consistently comes out cold and a little hard, then I probably wouldn't waste my money on it. So just a heads up, sometimes the trucks can be inconsistent, you know, based on how quickly they're getting service and that kind of thing. Well, everyone, I hope you liked our video today here from Universal Orlando. The haunted houses over at the studios are great. Again, I would highly recommend not going in them if you're under 13, unless you're really into horror. They are more, you know, 13 and up is the theming for those houses. And the food over there was great. I love all of the Halloween treats that they're having. I love the Scarecrow stock. I love over here at Islands of Adventure that they're doing trick-or-treating. That is super awesome for the kids. So even though there is not Halloween Horror Nights this year, they're still trying to be in the Halloween spirit here at Universal Orlando, and I love it. If you liked today's video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new video, which is usually once a week. Thanks for watching.